Hey folks, what's up? One big bugger, and this is another video log. If I look like hell right now, it's because I feel like hell. I have had a rough 3 days, let me tell you. Actually, it's been longer than that, but the last 3 days have been the most difficult. Um, I've been really stressed out. A couple weeks back, the refrigerator started acting up. It would turn itself off, would shut off and then wouldn't come back on. And I had to go and turn the dial all the way to off and then reset the temperature back. And food was partially thawing and then getting cold and spoiling, and don't have a lot of money. 7 people living in the house. It really was stressing me out because I don't have the money to get another refrigerator. Don't. Even though I just got paid, there's just not enough. You know, and it was really worrying me, and all kinds of things kind of happened. And it's rather funny. I'm not much. I like to say I'm not much for telling stories, but I'm wondering if that's accurate or not, because I do tend to tell stories quite a bit. I mean, it kind of all started back last month. I answered this ad that the guy had on Craigslist. He's giving away a queen-size bed for free, which me and my wife desperately needed a new, at least, mattress to sleep on. We sleep on a mattress on the floor, which is not a big deal. I really don't care. But the mattress itself that we're sleeping on has always given me back pains. Within 5 hours, I'll wake up and I'll be in really bad pain, and there's no comfortable position. And I could only sleep on my left side. I couldn't sleep on my back. I couldn't sleep on my right side. I would just, too much pain, too quickly. And it was really bad. And this guy had a queen-size bed that he was giving away for free. I called him up, and I told him, yeah, I'll take the bed. I'll come and get it. And he's a 45-minute drive away, you know. And I told him I'll call him back in 15 minutes just to let him know if I'm able to come and get it, because I needed to borrow my brother-in-law's truck. So I go and ask my brother-in-law. He says, yes. I call him back. He doesn't answer. I said, well, that's okay. He said he was heading back home, that he was in Wailuku, and he was heading for Kihei, so he may be one of those people that actually do the right thing and don't answer their cell phone while driving. And he told me, I'll be home in a couple hours. So I left him a message that I'm going to leave in an hour, so I should arrive about the same time that he does. So I call him again just before leaving, and again, no answer. And this actually concerned me a little bit, but I really was just hoping it would be okay. And I took off, headed down to Kihei, borrowed my brother-in-law's truck, $20 gas, which was, at that time, because it was, a couple weeks after payday, was a lot of money. um, and we went down, and we were trying to find the place, and in the middle of trying to find the place, we got a flat tire. And it took me an hour to change the tire, because it's just one of the crappiest setups. I mean, the jack, the tire, having to get it out, and it was really, really bad. I mean, it's just terrible stuff. And somebody my size, it's not easy. But I finally got the tire changed just in time to find out that the guy we were looking for was right across the street from us. The lady who had let me borrow her phone to make a couple phone calls said, oh, I saw him giving a bed away. And come to find out, he had sold the bed. Somebody had offered him money for it, and he agreed to take the money, knowing that he had made a promise to me to hold the bed. Now, let me be honest with you. The fact that he took money for the bed and sold it after promising me that he'd give it to me doesn't bother me. I can understand that. I wouldn't be happy about it, but I'd understand. What bothers me is the times that I called him, he was home. He was home. He never answered the phone. He ignored it. He let me come all the way down, wasting all that gas money, having to go through a flat tire and all that problems. knowing that he gave the bed away, knowing that I was coming. Couldn't answer the phone and tell me, hey, you know what? Look, I'm sorry. I know I said the whole thing, but this person offered me $50 for it, and I could really use the money, so I'm going to take the $50. That'd have been okay, but this guy didn't even have the decency to answer his phone and tell me that he had given the bed away. He let me make the trip. Man, I was furious. And talk about faith in humanity being damaged. Well, last week, I see another ad, queen size pillow top mattress being given away. I'm thinking, this is wonderful. The last mattress I've ever had a comfortable sleep on was a queen size pillow top. So I called the lady up. She says, yes, it's still available if you want it. I'll be home in an hour. And it's like, okay, fine. So in an hour I call. She doesn't answer. And I try several times to call. Doesn't answer. And I finally leave her a message, says, if you gave the mattress away to somebody else or somebody offered you money for it, I understand. I just hope that you will call and tell me that if things changed. And I understand, I don't know if anything's going on. If something bad has happened and you are unable to answer your phone, I apologize. And I really hope that everything's going okay for you. And if anything bad happened, that you do get through it. And I just kind of left this, kind of message saying these things. And I'm thinking, never going to see the mattress. She gave it away or changed her mind. Well, the very next morning, she calls and she explains that she had had some problems. And she said, if I can give her a couple days, she'll call me back and I can come and get the mattress. And I'm thinking that she's torn and she's trying to figure a way out. She gave it to somebody else, or maybe her son had given it away, not knowing she did. And she's trying to figure things out and all kinds of stuff. And I'm thinking I'm never going to hear from her again. Well, couple days later, she calls me up and tells me, oh, yeah, you can come and get it. And I was like, oh, really? And I go down and get it, and I took one look at this mattress and went, that's not a queen. It was a king. May even be a cow king. I mean, the thing is huge. So I did bring it home, and I put it in my room. It's right over back there. And I lost like a good 3 inches of room space. This is a very small, tight room, and the queen-size mattress was just enough, was about as big as I wanted to go, but we ended up having to get this king, so it's really crowded in here now, but you know what? For a sound night's sleep, it's worth it. The first night I spent on it, I woke up, I wasn't in any pain, and I was sleeping on my back again. Oh, man. It was one of the best things that happened. But the story continues from there. Also, I kind of got lucky. My mother-in-law's TV had broke, and she said, oh, while you're at it, ask if she has a free TV. Well, come to find out, she was giving away a free TV. It's either a 26 or 31-inch big TV, but it's also a dinosaur. I mean, it's still the type of TV that needs to warm up before the picture will show. It was manufactured 1989. It's still got the prongs, the 2 screw parts on the back that you put the prongs for the connectors and the antennas. But it works beautifully, and she's got a new TV. The picture, the color's a little off, but, what do you expect? I mean, it was free, and it's, 23 years old, something like that? So I was trying to find somebody who'd be willing to give us a refrigerator after that, and I was really trying desperately to find someone. I was not calling, but I was emailing people on Craigslist who were selling really cheap refrigerators and asked them if they'd be willing to donate them. To no avail. I even put an ad in the appliance section saying I needed a refrigerator, if somebody willing to donate, or I could pay a little bit of money, and just no luck. Finally, I'd put an ad in the free section explaining, and somebody had actually flagged my ad to be deleted because I was asking for something and not giving away. And I just thought, really? If you read the ad, it explained that 7 people were living in the house with a refrigerator that's breaking with a budget that we just barely scrape by at the end of the month. I mean, I know I'm big. I know. So you wonder, well, how could you're having food problems when you're as big as you are? Yeah, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't need to eat. I can skip a few meals and be fine. But it's what's eaten. Like, the base of any meal in Hawaii is rice, because how cheap it is and how much you get in abundance. and how much you can make. It's the filler, and that's really what hurt me. And now it's me trying to lose the weight, which is not going well. But I'm resetting the button today and trying to go back. But fortunately for me, two people, I guess, had seen my ad, and they both sent me messages. And one guy was in Kihei, the other one was right here in Kula. I thanked the guy in Kihei for his offer, and I took the refrigerator in Kula. It's not pretty. It's pretty rusted in some areas, but it works beautifully. And this guy was like, well, I just have it here, and even though I'm still kind of using it, you just like store some stuff in it. He says, if you really need it, you can have it. And he gave it to me, and I was like, wow. And needed a TV for my mother-in-law, got one. Was hoping for a new mattress and got one and could sleep comfortably on. And somebody came along and was able to give us a refrigerator, and I was like, man, that's just amazing. And man, talk about faith in humanity restored. So there really are some good people out there still. It's really heartwarming to be able to do that, and I hope that someday I'm able to return the favor. I hope that someday I'm able to give someone something or do something for someone that they need and are unable to get or do on their own. That's really what I'm looking forward to attempting. I hope I can do that someday. But that aside, what I'm looking to do, I know I've been talking about it, but I got everything set up now. I'll be starting my League of Legends series soon. I was going to start it today, but I've been having, my stressed out. I've had trouble sleeping. I've slept 12 hours in 3 days, moving the mattress and getting it in, and then moving the old one out, giving it to my sister-in-law because they needed a mattress, and doing all this kind of stuff really took it out of me. And then I had to get up early again today, and I had to go and get the refrigerator, which was an all-day affair. From about 10:30 till about 6 was an all-day affair. I mean, I had to go and get it and put it on the truck, and then had to clean it on the outside before I could bring it in, because it was like really dirty, dusty. There was even some mildew on the sides. So really clean it, scrub it down, and then bring it in. And then clean the inside, take everything out of it and clean the inside thoroughly, put it back together, pull the old refrigerator out, put that one in place, transfer over the food that was still good, and then take the old refrigerator out and put it up where the county's going to come and pick it up. It's been an all-day affair, and I am beyond sore and tired, which is probably why, if you look at me, I look like, hell ran over me with a freight train. So I'm not able to do it today, but I am going to start my League of Legends soon, if not tomorrow, because tomorrow is another big day. Tomorrow's food shopping day. So if not tomorrow, then the day after, I'll be starting my League of Legends series. The road to level 30 on a new account. I bought 2 champion packs, so I have a nice variety of champions to pick from, and there will be two simple rules for the game, for my series. Rule number 1, everything must be PvP, no bots. They say it's the best thing you can do is bots to level 10, because you get your full amount of everything all the way up to level 10. Then level 10 you start getting docked. But no, I have to PvP from level 1 to 30, and I cannot buy an experience boost. I can buy IP boost if I want, so I can have more IP when I hit high enough to buy the runes I want, but I cannot buy experience boost. I have to do it straight, flat out. Second thing is Smite. With Smite, I'm going to start showcasing some of the games. I'm going to be honest, I'm terrible at it, but that's not going to stop me. I'm going to showcase some of the games. I'm going to showcase some of the heroes. And I can also actually start giving away beta keys now. That's not a huge thing. I didn't make some big deal with Smite. You can actually get a beta key and invite people. They say invite your friends. So I may say, if you want a Smite beta key, I'll give it to the first 10 people that send me messages. I'll randomly pick 10 people and I'll send beta keys out. I got to work that out if people want to get in. It's not very difficult. It's a big beta. It's pretty good. I really actually like the game. As a matter of fact, they have a deal going right now, and I bought into it. And Smite is for $30 you get 30 champions. You'll get every champion that's been released and every champion that is released all the way up to when the game goes live, when it comes out of beta. You'll have 30 champions on launch, and that's $1 a champion. That's you can't beat that. Normally you'd have to pay $50 and you would have enough to unlock 25 champions. So $30 you're able to unlock 30 champions. So yeah, that's a huge deal. So I bought into that. I did. I love the game. I'm gonna play it. So I bought into that as well. So I'm going to be showcasing Smite soon. I'm going to be doing my League of Legends series. I'm going to be continuing Binding of Isaac. I really want to do some Battlefield, but I don't know. I'm still hesitant on that. But we'll see. Torchlight is out. I may start looking into Torchlight, but I'm also waiting for Dark Souls, and Guild Wars 2 comes out this month. And out of all those games, I can only afford one. Smite, I may want to do because I can afford one for myself and one for my wife. And then not Smite, one for my Torchlight 2. I can afford one for myself, one for my wife, and I know she'll like playing it. So that I could do that, or I can get Guild Wars 2, or I can get Dark Souls. And then the next month maybe I can start another one. So I'm not really sure where I want to go with that. So I'm just I'm playing a wait and see, is what it is. I'm playing a wait and see where I want to go with it. But I'll be adding those in as well. So definitely League and Smite and Binding of Isaac, possibly Battlefield, and then we'll see out of Dark Souls, Guild Wars, or Torchlight 2, which ones I want to do there. As well as Path of Exile will be coming out in the near future, and that's free-to-play MMO, and it actually looks, not MMO, but Diablo-style game. And that's looking really, really good. I actually watched some game footage on it from Total Biscuit's channel, and yeah, really impressed by it. So we'll see where it goes, but those are my plans right now, and I'll be starting it real soon. So, this vlog is already about 2 minutes over, like I want to do. I usually only go 15 minutes at most. I'm already at almost 18, so 3 minutes. So with that being said, folks, I am going to sign out for now. I would like to say to my old fans that are still hanging around, don't discount anything. Don't discount anything. But it won't be here, if it happens at all. Okay? All right. So until then, I'm One Big Bugger. I'm signing out. I'll see you.